Hello everyone that's going to be watching this hopefully as a VOD. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Sorry that you didn't catch the live stream. I'm trying to keep my times consistent. So at the moment I'm aiming to go live around about between midday and 3 p.m. BST, just because that's what fits my schedule at the moment. I would like to get live earlier. My problem is that I need to fix my sleep pattern. I'll be honest with you. I've been waking up at like midday, so I apologize. But yeah, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy the live stream. I'm sorry that you didn't catch it live, and if any of you guys have suggestions for times that work for your schedule, let me in the comments down below, and maybe we can figure out a schedule where we can maybe do 2 streams a day that are shorter but make a longer time period, and we can work something out. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, how you doing, Lala? I was doing a little intro for the video because it'll become a video. So it's really weird that though, like the fact that it's like it's gonna become a video, but it's like, I don't know, it's really weird. Yeah, I'm just reading something real quick. That's funny. But yeah, what's up guys? Welcome in. I'm doing good. Yeah, I need to order some food. I'm starving. We are live. Let me quickly tweet out the stream. Bomb, 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 bomb. I love the chill vibes. You don't get this on FIFA. Although it's going to be weird when EAFC really picks up and I'm just doing FIFA streams and no Sorare streams. I want to start doing more Sorare videos because I haven't done a video. Like, I've just done streams. I've not done a proper video in a while. But it's tough where it's like, first of all, I'm kind of lazy. Second of all, like, my sleep pattern's been terrible. So I need to try and get to bed early so I can wake up early. I mean, I woke up at 10:30 this morning and I felt like I'd been hit by a bus. When I played a bit of football, it was just like, oh man, like, and I'm still groggy now. It's absolutely awful. But I've got a day off tomorrow, so I'm hoping tomorrow. I got a day off. I take a day off FIFA tomorrow, so I'm hoping that we can figure it out. I'm living on coping right now for St. Maxim is staying. That would be interesting. I'm also still figuring out like getting this new PC ordered, and as soon as that's ordered, that should come next week. I'm going to give my setup a really big change around, a shift around when that arrives as well. Maybe. Probably not get a new desk, I don't need one, but I will give this one a proper good clean, and that should hopefully help with productivity. Miro, how you doing, mate? What's up? You changing any of the background? I want to, but I just don't know how. Like, I don't know how I'd do it. At the moment, the background is like, the shirts are cool, but it's not even centralized, and I don't know. Like, the only issue is I don't want to go back to like a background with load of fancy lights and stuff. I like this like natural lighting, bright foreground, and then like just the blur in the back. You know what I mean? How much will you get streams? Like, that was so funny yesterday. That was so funny. I did make a move off stream last night that I'm going to show you guys and talk through. I actually sold Cecilia and my Daegu players. That's not the right one. That's what we did that on stream. I actually basiled my Cecilia and Daegu players, and I'll talk through that today and why I did that. So I sent him all my Daegu players. I had a very small collection. I actually sent Nep a message saying, go and get them off Basil if you want. So I got £400 for Cecilia. And the reason why I sold Cecilia is because, first of all, we have Europe coming back, and second of all, like, Cecilia is an elite player. My concern is, first of all, as he gets older, but his team is bad. He's a good player in a bad team. As he gets older, it's going to be a lot harder for him to carry the team significantly. And granted, he's one of those players that can get one decisive and get an insane score, and he can. But for me, I think that, first of all, Messi's back now, which is nice. But in the next 3 or 4 game weeks, I'm going to have a lot of really good options for forward, and I no longer need Cecilia. And what I found is what I've been doing for the last couple of game weeks is playing him in a less prioritized lineup, which for a card worth £400 doesn't make any sense. Like this lineup, for example, I didn't even think about putting Cecilia into this lineup for this upcoming game week. Like, he would have been in my all-star rare lineup where I knew I always have a bad matchup, and I have no idea if Davidson's even going to play or not, and Naboa might not play. I don't know. So it's like, if you're playing a card in a outsider team worth that much is no point for the size of my gallery. Do you think Messi won't do great in the MLS? What, out of curiosity, what makes you think that? I need to order some food as well. Just don't know what to get. I want to get something nice and light and quite healthy because, like, I've got a I've done a lot today already and I'm feeling great. I don't want to make myself feel like shit. Messi won't play this week against Cruz Azul. What is my actual lineups? They weren't my actual lineups. I was just messing around with that. I don't have much in terms of lineups this week. What I might do though is Messi isn't starting this game week. It's confirmed that he'll only feature. Thank you for letting me know that. Well, I was going to change this last minute anyway because I've got ADHD brain and like changing things, but my thought process this game week was actually going to be this. But the issue is Carlos Heel is playing in the All-Star match tonight. So it's like, that's the only other issue. So maybe I go with Hector Herrera and then Bo. Because Carlos Heel likely won't start, right? Messi will play though. It's not confirmed as a starter, but he will play. Yeah, I don't like taking huge risks like that. I mean, this isn't a lineup I'm expected to smash anyway, but like, that's probably my safest bet. Eliminate the risk as much as possible. I think PSU fans is the best SO5 player, or at least top 5 on the entire platform. And something he always draws into me is you, like, unless you can justify the risk, you eliminate it. And he's completely right. Like, you should not, like, I shouldn't take a risk and put Messi and Carlos Heel into lineups when I know for a fact that there is a very good chance they don't play. Oh shit, is Hector also All-Star? Fuck, that changes my life completely. Oh, you are right as well. I saw him yesterday. I'm a brain-dead idiot. Fuck, that changes everything. What do I have in terms of, like, do I have anything? My fucking phone is popping off. I'm a popular boy. What do I even... I don't have any guaranteed starters, realistically. Alright. I have 3 players. Neither are guaranteed to start. Who do I think is the most likely to get the most points? You think Hill is more likely to play? I think I'd agree with you. PSG fans podiums every week. I think regardless, I probably captain Hill anyway. This lineup, I don't expect anything from. We've got Houston away. Hawks is good. Bo is good. Probably Captain Hill, yeah. And then I wanted to build like a little 4-man punt 240 lineup. Don't expect anything from it, but you never know. The fact that I've got Neuer, that's a DMP. It's effectively a training lineup for Neuer, but also like, you know, potential. I don't know if Davidson's going to play or not. He hurt his hand, but it's only his hand. If Messi comes on in like the 60th minute, he'll have at least 3 free kicks and 2 corners. That's true. Will there be any more MLS fixtures, or is it finished until Europe now? No, we have MLS fixtures in 392, I believe, or 393. With Messi, so sorry to go back on the point because Robbie said in chat he doesn't think that Messi's going to do really well in the MLS. So the reason why I think Messi will genuinely smash it in the MLS is because what he'll effectively do is he'll play similarly to Carlos Heel, apart from he just won't get as far back as Carlos Heel does. Carlos Heel tracks back quite well. He will effectively get into the spaces, pick up short passes and play balls. I imagine he'll probably get anywhere from 3 to 8 attempted assists if he starts, 3 to 8 attempted assists every single game. I expect him to average a decisive a game. And I know he's in a bad Inter Miami team at the moment, but I think he is that good that he will be able to put someone like Joseph Martinez or Campagnano or Robbie Robinson or whatever his name is, and like all those guys, like he'll be able to put it on a team for them so easily. I really do think that he will absolutely kill it. And also, like, I think in those games he doesn't get decisive, he'll get 60, 70 points on a... We're talking about the best footballer in the world against... Like, and this is no disrespect to the MLS at all, but people like MLS defenders like Farrell, for example, from the New England Revs, right? Or Cucho Gonzalez, or, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to these players at all. I have no disrespect towards them because they are a lot better than I'll ever be, and they are professional footballers, and they are more successful than me, but Messi will make them look like mincemeat. Messi will absolutely humiliate most of them. Yeah, Hill wasn't one of Villa's best players. Yeah, and the goalies are bad in the MLS as well. And Inter Miami bought a forward, 2 midfielders, 1 defender. They are looking for another forward. They could get... yeah, Carlos Hill is a quality footballer. They could also get Suarez. If this Suarez rumor is true, that could be insane. It's not enough for me to go and buy a Suarez, though. But maybe next year in the hype. That could be ridiculous, though. I need to order some food real quick. Sorry, guys. I just want to quickly get the food ordered before 4 p.m. so that it doesn't arrive too late. Oh, has Suarez been confirmed that he's not going? Oh, that's a shame. I still think Messi would be really good without Suarez. Like, if you guys think Reynoso is good, wait until you see Messi in the MLS. Trust me. You think Messi plays every single game? I could see him sit out artificial turf matches. I could see it happening. I could see him sitting out those games, although I think... Well, here's the thing. The first point I made, right, is that every team in the MLS... Every single team in the MLS are effectively... the United game just finished. Every team in the MLS are effectively involved in this Messi deal. They're all what's the word? Like, they're all contributing to this Messi deal. They're all contributing to Messi arriving in the MLS, right? And Messi is going to generate a lot of revenue for a lot of these teams. So I'd imagine most of the teams with artificial grass, they've been told to lay down proper grass anyway. But I'd imagine either they won't be able to put in the contract stipulation that he doesn't play on artificial grass, or I imagine maybe what it'll be that they put down grass for him. If Messi is motivated, he should be hitting Oscar scores. Well, this is the thing, right? Like, I watched Messi at PSG. I watched every single PSG game without fail. I always watched Messi at PSG. And like, if Messi plays the way he did at PSG, he will get these scores. 100%. And I don't think Messi was necessarily motivated at PSG. I just don't like. I think he just played how Messi plays. I think Messi will get these kind of scores. I think my only concern with Messi in the MLS in that Inter Miami team is he won't get some of those goals he was getting with Mbappe and Neymar, but he will still score goals. I reckon Messi will score the most outside of the box goals in the MLS in a single season next year. Like, not this year, but next year, in his first full season for Inter Miami. I would, honestly, I may even put a bet, if it's possible, on Messi scoring the most outside of the box goals in the MLS in a single season. Is it crazy? Zidane's unique is up to 5 ETH already. Zidane? Wait, what? Zidane? Wait, what? I didn't even know they were auctioning a unique Zidane. That's kind of crazy, actually. I wonder if Zidane gets any money out of this. Messi's club might not be in the MLS next season, but I'll tell you this right now. They will, like, I don't know. I don't know what you're even referring to. I don't know what's happened or if there's any, like, what you're even referring to. But they would never get rid of Inter Miami out of the MLS. Oh, wait, hang on. Are you talking about relegation? Oh, God. So, for some reason, I thought that was maybe referring to news I haven't seen. Like, maybe they're being investigated for, like, dodgy contracts or something. But if you're just talking about relegation, there's a reason why your name is No Brain. I thought maybe there was news I hadn't seen. I was going to say, there's no way they'd ever kick Inter Miami out of the MLS. Messi is literally bigger than the entire MLS. They would never get rid of him. Thoughts United today? I didn't really watch it, to be honest. I saw Doddie's goal. Doddie took his goal really well. Anyway, so for this upcoming game week, I only have 2 strong lineups. I wouldn't even say either of them are strong. I have All-Star Rare Pro. We have Vélez Sarsfield against Boca Juniors away from home. I'd almost guarantee no clean sheet. I'm just kind of banking on maybe a good AA game from both Velasquez and Hoyos. Then we have Gerson at home to AMG, who are bottom of the league. Like, Flamengo should batter them realistically, and I'm hoping Gerson gets 100 points. Then we have Tiquinho away to Santos, who again, like, Santos haven't been great this season. And we have João Paulo away to Real Salt Lake. Would be a tough game. They've got a good midfield. It'd be a tough game for João Paulo, but João Paulo was fantastic in the weekend just gone. It's a shame that he didn't get more time. Realistically, he only played about 60 minutes, so it's an absolute shame that he didn't get more time. Yeah, Bota are going to play midweek as well, though. Botafogo actually play a day later as well, so AMG will get yeah, so Bota, like, what was I about to say? Yeah, AMG have actually a bit more rest than Botafogo, so that's my only worry is if Tiquinho starts. Tiquinho might be a bit tired for the weekend, which might fuck me a little bit. But you're right, like, Flamengo should batter AMG. They're not loaning Messi to Barcelona, no. No. Juan Cuadrado as new interplayer on free transfer? Interesting. Wait, that's quite crazy. Is that... That is so funny. I mean, I don't know why you play Cook-Off Super Rare anyway. You get a shit Super Rare back from it. Botafogo play against a mid-team in the second Argentina division. They will rotate, yeah. It's just that Tiquinho didn't play last week. I don't know how ambitious he is to play every game. Fuck, I need to order food, man. What do I get? I don't know what to get, guys. I want to get like a salad or something. I just want something light. Maybe I just don't get any food. I probably should get something. I'm absolutely starving. I'm gonna get some Yo Sushi bucket. Am I ready for Batterina Ball? I sold my Batterina. I was interested to actually see what he's going for now, if he's gone up much. Not really. I mean, one sold a bit higher, then two sold less. His floor is really high, but I don't think people will pay that floor. What did Lamella pay for him? About half an ETH in players. Interesting. Most of the days, how you doing, mate? What's up, buddy? The main focus for me today, right? So I sold Tini yesterday. I have an offer out at the moment for a Mignolet. However, this guy's taking ages. I might offer it to someone else. Oh, let me tell you a funny story, actually, chat. So I made an offer yesterday to two people for Watanabe. Now, this is funny, right? And this is something like, this is a learning experience, I think, for myself and for other people involved. But it's quite funny. So I made an offer yesterday for Watanabe to two different people. Let me show you this, okay? Now, Watanabe obviously plays for Ghent now, and I was going to buy Nardi, so I thought it made sense picking up a Watanabe. Last sales of Watanabe were 0.856, 0.85, 0.8, then a couple sold for 0.9 here, right? I'm like, you know what? I'll pay, like, I don't want to get extorted for this card. So I made a couple offers and got what did I make offers for? This is me sent, right? Offers sent. Yeah, so I thought 0.09 I thought was fair, right? So I sent them both an offer of 0.09. I got a response from Tashino of 0.0917. To which I responded with 0.09 because I don't want to pay more than that, and he then countered it again with 0.0917. Oh, sorry, yeah. And then this other guy countered it with this guy here countered with 0.095, which I was just like, realistically, he's not sold for that, and I'd like, I don't think I should pay the absolute top. You know what I mean? I was like, I shouldn't really be paying the absolute top here, so I just rejected it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Mignolet instead, because Mignolet's got utility in game week 392. So I was like, fuck that. Anyway, this guy messaged me on Discord after, I'm gonna have to unblock him just so I can read his messages. So he goes, he messaged me on Discord after, and he goes, Watanabe for Devling plus 0.075. So I just put no thanks. He goes, okay, for you 0.094 if no swap. I said, I'm good, thank you, have a nice day. He goes, yes, I just proposed to you if you want the player. And then, like, I didn't reply. So then this morning, like 10 hours later, he messaged me again. He goes, okay, 0.09, which is what I offered him in the first place. He goes, 0.09, it's okay for me. So I said, I'm okay, thanks. He goes, bro, you are strange. So I put question mark. He goes, you make offer yesterday, now you don't want. I put yes. He goes, okay, think better next time. So I was like, okay, I'm not having this. It's 10 a.m, I'm tired. So I put to him, next time, don't be greedy and you won't fuck yourself out of a deal. Try to make me buy all the way at the top when my offer was more than fair. You would have accepted it this morning. So next time, accept it instead of trying to get an extra €3 out of me. That cost you this deal. Goodbye. And he goes, okay, for me, I sell Watanabe for 0.1. I was like, how's this price now gone up? Boys, I don't want the card anymore. So then he goes, if you don't buy, is your error. And I will say goodbye with respect. I put, bro, you called me strange. I'm not going to respect you. So he goes, you understand now. You are only manager who changes his mind in one day. Okay, bye. Bro, what a weird fucking interaction. I don't get people. And so this was a learning curve, I think, that I'm hoping is a learning curve for him, right? And it's a learning curve I experienced a few months ago, where it's like, if you're happy to sell a card at 0.09, fucking accept the 0.09 offer. If you're going to sit there and try and squeeze an extra €5, you're going to fuck yourself out of the deal. If you want to sell a card, sell the card for a fair price. Like, if this is the thing, and this is why I always say to people, like, take a bit of extra time before when you look at an offer. Like, don't just reject it straight away. Take a bit of time and either counter it, or like if like this guy sent me an offer for like. Let me show you this offer for Bruno Guimaraes, right? So these are the ones that I just counter straight away. I actually blocked him. Oh, wait, I can't show you because I blocked him. That was another interaction I had last night. But someone offered me 0.05 plus a 0.05 player for Bruno Guimaraes, so 0.1 ETH for a, like 0.27 ETH card. So I just blocked him, right? But like, if your card's up for 1 ETH, right, and you would happily accept 0.95 ETH, and then you get an offer from somebody for 0.95 ETH, don't then counter it for 0.97 if you're happy with 0.95. Just fucking accept it, because the chances are you counter it for 0.97, yeah, he might accept it, but he also might go somewhere else, and now you're going to struggle then to sell that card again. And obviously I used a very high amount of money as an example, but like these little finite amounts here, like I literally sent the guy an offer for 0.9 ETH, right? 0.09 ETH, sorry. And he literally came to me the next day saying, okay, I'll accept it. Well, next time, fucking accept it when it gets offered to you, and you won't get fucked out of a deal. But your greed fucked you. That's really important, I think. Haber's really cocky. Yeah, I am. You love my cocky. Why have I sold all my limited? I'm going to make a video at the start of the season when the semi-pro divisions get announced. I'm going to make a video like of my semi-pro lineups and show people what I'm doing for semi-pro, so that people get an idea of like how I think you should play semi-pro, and it might help people that don't really understand Sorare, if that makes sense. That Cobel bid was crazy. Cobel plus E for that Galatasaray player. Exactly. And what's really funny is I then ended up getting probably a better card in Angelino for literally way less. I got Angelino for 0.8 when that guy rejected 1.4 ETH. No brain. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. I blocked you. I've given you like 5 cards for free, bro. And you came in yesterday offering, like, asking me for like extra cards for free, so I just blocked you. Super rare Bailey for sale, 0.2 ETH. You just called me cocky, mate. I ain't gonna buy your card now, am I? In fact, I'll just remove your message real quick so no one else can see it. Don't buy his Bailey. Bailey's terrible, chat. Don't come in here and call me cocky and then promote your fucking card on sale. Don't do that. Anyway, how are we all today? How's everyone doing? How are we all doing today? Exciting news. So, first of all, Turkey fixtures got added to Sorare data, but also a couple of fixtures got added to game week 392. We have a Twente home game for 392, which is really exciting. Universitario ruined your game week. I planned for weeks. I'm sorry about that, man. That sucks. Turkish League starts up in 397, but I think Galatasaray have a game week in 392. I have this prelim built, but I've been told that apparently Galatasaray have a game week. I don't think Icardi will play in it because I don't think Icardi will play because I don't think he'll be signed on by then. But they, I think, have a Conference League game or something like that. Low coverage only at the moment. So only decisive actions? Oh, really? That's not ideal. Someone's on my door. Back in one sec, boys. Someone's at my door. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, is that right? That sucks. Hopefully Cardi's wife's okay. What leagues do you think could be added to semi-pro? What leagues could be added to semi-pro? What do you mean? I'm good. I'm only selling cards that are on sale, boys. Offer me ETH. Funny how that works, isn't it? Yikes. What do they pay for it? That's quite funny. There's a guy that was crying in my chat, by the way. So this guy gave up unique Mawini for Super Rare Leon Bailey and 0.25 ETH. Don't know what you see in Leon Bailey, mate, but yikes. You know he's not going to get those Jamaica scores, right? For like 0.4? Yeah. What do they pay for this? What, 0.15? Yikes, dude. That is a terrible deal. Holy shit. No wonder you're so upset. You got rid of unique Mawini for effectively 0.4 ETH. And that's why he's so upset. That's why he came in my chat getting so angry. What did he pay for this card? Oh, he got it as his 30-day referral. Interesting. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. So let's have a look at this gallery real quick. I'm intrigued. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's funny how that works. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 referral rewards in one single day. Oh, look, another 4 in another single day. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in another single day. Do you see what's going on here, chat? This is very interesting. It's very interesting to me. Using multiple accounts? Potentially. I think this may be one that we have a look at potentially getting investigated. You should report to Sorare, by the way. I think I might. Look at this guy. We'll get this noted down real quick. Note. How does Sorare see that though? So effectively, Sorare will investigate it, and they can track where referrals come from. Right, we'll write down that. Let me get a Sorare data page as well. Just because you came in here abusing me for no reason. Come in here, abuse me for no reason. There we go. We'll write that down. I'll message someone with that later on. For now, I'm just gonna block him. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. The funny thing is that like, so this is what I find interesting about that sort of stuff, right? He could have got away with it if he just didn't come in chat. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, he's just gonna go then and do it again. Like he'll probably just try and go and do it again now with a different account. So what he'll probably have is he'll probably now go on one of his referral accounts and make new accounts with that referral. So here's the interesting thing about that, right? So you need 30 referrals to do that, okay? You need 30 referrals to get the unique. Now, what's likely happened is he has made a new account and probably bought cards off the auction market with his own credit card. Very likely. Or not, maybe he's just done it with ETH. So what Sorare can do is they can block a certain wallet. So they'll just block his ETH wallet. Right, they'll ban him and block his ETH wallet. But if I'm praying to God, if he's used his credit card to do that, it's just simple. It's fraud. He's just committed fraud. That's so easy then to trace. If he's used the same card on every account as well, which idiots usually are stupid enough to do that. So like, if he's used the same card, the same credit card on every single account, he's fucked, because they just have all of his personal data then, because they've got his credit card information. Sorare won't sue him for that. Sorare could. They don't need to sue him. It's not a civil matter. We're not like it's not a civil matter. It's not a matter of did he send his Bailey to another account? That's hilarious. Did he actually? I don't think he realizes it's just traceable. That's so funny. Oh, look at this. So we know his name now. Luke Birchall. Interesting. It's not a civil matter. Sorry, I wouldn't sue this guy. They just pass his information to the police. It's fraud. Probably used it one time. Potentially. If that is the case, then they still have it on the one account. Let me have a look. No, there's no trace of there's no trace of any one single account, but we have another account now and his full name. He's a fucking idiot. What a stupid person you have to be, Luke. Why would you send it to an account that's got your full name on, you utter idiot? What? You have to be so stupid. Let's have a look if this is one of his referrals. This is another account. Oh, wait, this is the same. Hang on. Luke Birchall. Let's have a look. Let's look. Oh my god, is this just his main account? This could just be his main account. There's Luke Sort. Shit, that's a great point. No, they don't. This could just be his main account. He's done a lot of trades on this account. What's his gallery valuation? Oh, it's only 260 quid, to be fair. Does that include Bailey? Yeah. This would have been his main account. 4th of the 11th, 2022. So he got in just before Global Cup. I'm noticing, though, like... I'm guessing he played Global Cup on multiple accounts then. What's he doing? So effectively what this guy's done is he has made 30 separate accounts through his own referral link to get the unique from Sorare that you get for 30 signups if you buy 5 auction cards. And then he's then gone and traded his unique for a terrible offer for someone just to get some money quickly so that he can withdraw it effectively. But it's essentially fraud is what it is. But he came in my chat just abusing me for no reason. So the idiot then he came in my chat calling me like a cocky prick or something, right? And then sent me an offer for his fucking Bailey. Yeah, so which was just stupid. So then I got his first account, and then we just looked at it from there. Do we have any? I'm looking to see if there's any accounts with the same name, like multiple offers to the same people. Takes 30 phone numbers and a lot of time. Trust me, it's a lot easier than you think to get a phone number. So there's websites where you can generate a fake phone number that you can get text from and stuff like that. Xavi Simmons completes his loan move as well. That's interesting. You did that, that's how they got banned? Well, the thing is, like, I don't think Sorare's going to care too much if you do it on one account. They'll just ban him, right? And probably IP ban him from Sorare. That's likely what will happen from this guy. But if he's done this, if they can find traces of him doing this on multiple different accounts and constantly look at some of the accounts he's traded with, which ones are we looking at? Like if they can find multiple instances. I'm looking. Let me look at dates of these accounts being created. Oh shit! 13 and 7, 14 and 7. These are all just his accounts, aren't they? 14-7. Look at the dates these accounts are being created, boys. 14-7, 12-7. These are just his accounts. If they IP ban him, his brother can't play. Well, it's his fault then, isn't it? Otavio confirmed that he's staying at Porto. Pavel Trader has a super red, doesn't he? I wonder if Otavio goes up. Anyway, I'm just gonna send that information to Sorare anyway, and just, you know, we'll see what happens. Does he still have Otavio? That's very interesting. He does still have the super rare Otavio. It's actually not a bad card for 2 ETH, you know. Like for 2 ETH, it's not a bad price. Don't know if I want to try and trade for it, but I don't really have a huge amount I want to get rid of. All the ones I name with numbers after, they're all made on the same day. I've got it all written down anyway, so we'll just take it to Sorare and they can investigate it. But it's funny, if they've been doing it, if they've been doing that a lot on a large scale, Sorare can just send it to the police. It's just fraud, like, and absolutely something like that would get 100% not only investigated but 100% prosecuted as well, because it's a whole new line of like, it's a whole new area for like police. They'd love to get something like that. He got Mawini's unique card. It's not a great unique to get, but he got rid of it for 0.4. You could probably get, like, I reckon you could probably get 0.7 for this card pretty easily. The unique, especially. Does it need to go to jail? I don't know. It's not really on me, is it? I'm just going to send the relevant information. I'm very surprised that they didn't catch that. They usually do a bit of due diligence before giving out referral awards. Yeah, I mean, there you go. There you go. When's it? Oh, I didn't even order food. I got distracted. I didn't even order food. Do I unban people sometimes? Do I unblock them on Sorare? Depends what they got blocked for in the first place, to be honest. Like, I'm not against unblocking people, but if they just did something really stupid, you know? What if he has 30 ETH wallets? Well, there's 30 ETH wallets. They'll probably just IP ban him though. I feel like it's a bit late to order. I could probably order on Uber Eats and get priority delivery and it'll get here quicker. I don't know what to get though. Any sushi places open? Yo Sushi. She'll just get Yo Sushi. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's better than nothing. What if he has a VPN? I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna fucking sit. I'm like, you're acting as if I'm the one investigating. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna pass on the information. It doesn't bother me whether something gets done or nothing gets done. I couldn't care less. As long as I've done my bit. Get a chicken katsu curry from there. Why not? Actually, I want to go large as well because I can. You know what's funny is that people like you know Asahi, the beer company. They're now sponsoring Man City. Shall I get some sushi as well or not? Sushi sharers. Nigiri and sashimi. They don't have tuna. Sushi rolls. Here we go. Spicy tuna roll. There you go. Easy clap. What are your thoughts on buying European players in the hype now or a month when prices have settled? Well, here's my thought process, and to be fair, like I don't really practice what I preach because I have bought a bunch of players pretty much in the hype, realistically. But 100 points from an American player is exactly the same as 100 points from a European player. So it's like I don't like this is the thing. Players like someone that I think is a ridiculously low price right now for how they've been doing and how they projected to score continuously is Reynoso. And the fact that this card, unless there's something I don't know and he's injured or something, like he has some really good matchups coming up. And this is a home matchup, by the way, I believe, or at least it's in the US. What unique did I get from my affiliate link? I've never promoted my affiliate link. He has an insane end to the season. He has so many really good matchups. Like, these scores from Reynoso are the exact same whether Reynoso scores them or Kimmich scores them or Bruno Fernandes scores them. And it's like, this is the thing I'm seeing, like, and granted, like, his utility runs out in November or October, but or game week 417 as they'll put it on there, but it's like people are going to go out there and they're going to buy. I mean, I bought a Bruno Fernandes for like 1.4 ETH or whatever he was, and then it's like it's confusing to me because at the end of the day, if Reynoso gets 100 points, like you're still getting 100 points. I would put money on there being multiple people win All-Star Rare Pro in the next 8 to 10 weeks that have multiple America players in their lineups. Like, I would put money on it. I would bet that America lineups beat, a lot of them will beat European lineups still. I really do. So it confuses me a little bit when I see the sheer rate of price drops versus like the actual card itself and who the actual card is. It's like, it confuses the living shit out of me. I think in this regard, I'd probably just run that in All-Star Rare Pro, realistically. Captain the GOAT. Heel is an absolute bargain as well. I actually, like, I think Reynoso is the biggest bargain in the MLS. I mean, Hill is a great scorer still. Like, phenomenal. But, like, Minnesota brought in Pookie, which is great. Like, just from watching Reynoso, the way Reynoso's been playing is insane. Like, absolutely insane. And then this is a card that I want to pick up. The only reason why I've not picked up this card yet, literally the only reason, is because I have so many rare cards now, I don't actually know where to play them. Is Alvarado still playing? Alvarado's still playing, yep. He's got, like, I think he's got less than Reynoso in terms of game weeks left. Yeah, oh no, he's got way more game weeks left. Holy shit. He's still playing. This is the thing, there's still going to be so many dominant cards from America, from the Americas region, that are going to absolutely destroy it still. Play him anyway, he'll massively help any lineup he's in. You're not wrong. I mean, to be honest, Reynoso is a super out I would want to look at, to be honest. Fucking PSU getting his super out for 1.5k, man. That's crazy. And he got his fucking unique for 2.4k. That's nuts. A bunch of the best scoring mids, but every other position is quite light. You're actually not wrong. That's why I'm hoping Messi be a beast, but you're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong at all. Partially the only reason why I've not got out and I've invested more into America mainly is because the way my gallery sets up, like if we go to a game week, like what's going to be a game week that's like peak Europe? Is 419 peak Europe? How many goalies do we have? It's like pretty much peak Europe, right? 419 is peak Europe. I'm really heavily built into Challenger and Champion. So like I can only play one super rare, all-star super rare side, right? So, and it'll be something like, I mean, this is a bad example because they're playing against Feyenoord, right? But it'll be like, oh, Kim and Jay's buying now, it's nice. It'd be like, realistically, a lot of the time, either it'll be the Muslera, Angelino, Karem, Icardi with like maybe like Desart or Doku or someone like that as an extra. And then the rest of it goes into Challenge Europe Super Rare, right? And that's the problem for me, because it's like if let's say I put that lineup out and I captain Doku, right? Then I can't play an America's Super Rare into Challenge Europe Super Rare. I have to put Challenge Europe players into this, so it kind of fucks me a little bit if I was to buy it, because I don't have anywhere I can put them really, unless I play cap modes. But then, like, you know, I always have too many Super Rares for where I'm at the moment. I'm almost like, I'm in a spot where I almost need one more super rare lineup, because the idea is I'm going to play Cap T40 super rare, utilize some of these players that have a low L15 that should be starting, like something like this maybe. I mean, we've got 38 points left, so it's kind of a bad example if Fred moved on. I don't know. But then I've also got All-Star Rare Pro to think about too. That's another concern. Like, it'll be All-Star Rare Pro, be something like Neuer, Kim Min-jae, Bruno, maybe Tiquinho and Kimmich, or Doku and then Tiquinho into All-Star Super Rare. I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to buy another America Super Rare, because I don't even know where I'm going to play them, you know? And especially midfield. Midfield is an area where I'm actually light on super rares, but also buying more super rares doesn't help me. It's so weird. It's a really weird position that I'm in right now, because like I am light on super rares in that area, but the problem is that buying more super rares in midfield kind of screws me at the same time. I don't know. When do I think European prices start to fall? It's very hard to say. If everyone expects them to fall, they're not going to fall. Usually when everyone shares the same sentiment in the market, it like doesn't happen. You know, this is kind of what I like envisioned for. I mean, maybe we look at. I'm trying to look at a game week where I have like matchups that make a lot of sense. 415. How many do we have playing? Literally no one. Brilliant. Let's say 419, right? Bruno's against Man City, so I don't think I'd play Bruno there. But let's say my All-Star Rare Pro team, not Academy, fuck Academy. All-Star Rare Pro team would be something like this in this game week. And things will change, and maybe with rewards and stuff, things will change as well. But let's say like the Bayern boys there make a lot of sense. But then it could make sense to play Tadic. If Tadic is smashing at Fenerbahce, Kingsley Coman could make sense in this lineup. Doku could make sense in this lineup. They have a good matchup against Strasbourg at home. And then the extra could be literally anyone. Like, in this game, I probably wouldn't play Bruno. I'd probably play, like, I mean, Leighton Clarkson's got a good matchup. Bruno Guimaraes got a good matchup. Maybe Coman makes the most sense in this lineup. But yeah. You think Doku then Bruno? Matchup wise, I mean, obviously we're talking about like 2-3 months in advance. Like, I'm not actually trying to build a lineup for 2-3 months in advance. It's just like helps you visualize, I think. Can you unblock me on Sorare? How do I block people? Let me do it on my other monitor so that I don't accidentally reveal all my details. Blocked managers, here we go. There you go. I unblocked you. But yeah, I just find it easier to visualize. That's why I build lineups so far in advance. Not because that's what I want to like play in that specific lineup. It's just like it helps me visualize. Reynoso or Alvarado for the midweek? For 392? Who did Minnesota play? What? Did Minnesota have a game? Oh, they do, against Chicago Fire. I play Reynoso. I don't know anything about Alvarado's like team or anything like that, but like Chicago Fire at home is a fucking god tier matchup, I feel like. What would you start to work on next? Captain 40 Super Rare or a strong all-star rare team? Captain 40 Super Rare, because I feel like it's a lot easier to win rewards. To win threshold than it is to win good rewards in all-star rare. Like if we're looking at let's look at rewards for all-star rare in the last week that's just gone, and bear in mind you win 0.1 ETH if you hit the threshold effectively. All right, so right here, so you would have to place essentially in the top 35 in order to get a 0.1 ETH or higher card. And some of the time it won't even be that much, it'll be less, but you have to place in the top 35, which leaderboards wise in game week 389 in All-Star Rare was for 35th. You had to get yourself like 411 points, and you can't guarantee that every week. You also obviously can't guarantee to get the threshold, but getting 250 points with 5 super rares is a lot easier than building a team that you think you can get 411 points with every week, you know? How much do you think you can make a super rare Cap 240 team for? Depends how you do it. I think you could probably make it a lot cheaper by getting an America goalkeeper. Let's say you're looking at 391. You could probably make it a lot cheaper if you went with an American goalkeeper than if you got a European goalkeeper. Like, some of the prices on some of the American goalkeepers are a lot cheaper. You could probably pick up a super rare goalkeeper for like £600-700. I mean, Burian, I don't know if he's going to be a starter or not. Do your own research. I'm not telling you to buy this card, but his super rare is like 600 quid, right? Like, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, if you got a European goalkeeper, you're probably paying like double that at least. What would be your differentiator on a Galatasaray stack? Solely depends on matchups, really. Like, what's a game week where Galatasaray have a really good spot? Who did Galatasaray play this week? They play away to Istanbulspor. I'm looking for like a home game. They play away to Gaziantep. I mean, all of these I feel like are still good matchups for Galatasaray. Who do they play here? A home to Trabs, not ideal. 407. Who do they play? 407. All right, here. 407. So game week 407. All-Star Super Rare. We have not Flecken. Thank you very much. We have... It's actually perfect because Twente against Ajax as well. So this works out really, really well. So we have the 4 Ajax, Galatasaray players right here. Differentiator on this game week, we have Doku at home to Lille. It's not a terrible spot for him. It's pretty decent. But we have Dani Parejo at home to Almeida, which would probably be, in terms of matchups, the best Super I have for matchups this week. That's probably like, I would say, the best matchup I have in terms of all my Super Rares this week. I could also put Vito in there if he gets a good move. Doubt it though. Julian Dessart is like a guaranteed like 50-60 points most of the time, so he would be a good one. But yeah, this game week it'd probably be Dani Parejo. Yeah, I would say something like that. And then in this regard, I'd captain Kerem Aksakoglu. I would say something like that. Yeah, I heard, Mickey. That's a really solid lineup. This is a lineup I feel like definitely has the ability to score really well. Like in this game week, for example, they beat Fenerbahce 3-0. We got a 74 from Icardi, 111 from Kerem, like 85.5 from Dani Parejo. Did they have a defender score really well in this game week that we can use as example? I'm not expecting to like podium every week and stuff like that. I'm like, for me, I mean, the left back got 91 points. If we got 91, if we got like, let's say 120 points from him, how far away would we be? We'd probably get like a tier 3 super rare. A tier 4 or tier 3 super rare. If I can get around there for like every other game week, I'd be happy. If I was winning like 2 or 3 tier 3 super rares a month, I'd be really, really happy. Nice kit. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I bought this like a month ago and I rarely wear it because I'm scared of getting it dirty. It's just gorgeous. It's interesting as several accounts with Angelino and Muslera are working on Galatasaray Super S stacks as well. You're not wrong. I actually thought about this myself when I was on my walk the other day. So my kind of, you should put Bin J on the back. Yeah. I might get the away kit with Bin J on the back. I actually might. That's actually a good idea. So, I guess saving grace? I don't know. Like, my rebuttal to that, or not rebuttal, but I don't know what word I'm looking for. So, the players I have here, because I actually thought about the exact same thing. The players I have, Angelino and Kerem both only have 11 super rares on the entire game at the moment. Then Muslera's got 17 super rares and Icardi's got 17 super rares. So theoretically, there could be 17 people in the super rare division competing with me with the exact same 4. So that's where the differential matters most. And that's why I have players like Doku, Dani Parejo, Julian Dessart, and then like Pansil, and I'll bring in more players as well for differentials as well. So that's why you got to nail that first. But secondly, a lot of these guys will be using those in different divisions too. So like, I guarantee people with Kerem and Icardi, I would say at least 3 Kerem super rares get used in All-Star Super Rare. Sorry, All-Star Rare Pro. Where like in a lot of game weeks. Like I wouldn't be surprised if most people that bought this card bought it for All-Star Rare Pro or like a Rare Pro division. He's just a much better card in my opinion for a Rare Pro division. Like you get 100 points, it's smashing, right? And a lot of people will think like me and think to build a Galatasaray stack with like rare Muslera, rare Icardi, super rare Kerem, super rare Angelino, for example. So I would say like the competition will be interesting, and that's why I think it's important to pick what division you play it in as well. It'll be really fun each week to try and decide the right way to go. And also there'll be people that go Muslera and Bardachki. There'll be people that go like Icardi and Zaniolo, for example. So like it's all about just getting the right combination every week. And I'll say that because last year I had a 20 stack. I mean, I have a 20 stack now, but last year I had a 20 stack that I used in Rare Pro, and there was a lot of people that had very similar players to me that use them in Rare Pro as well, and Super Rare and whatnot. But I'd always try and play the right differential in that division as well, or I'd always try and like mix it up and make it make sense, you know. So yeah, look at that game week. I mean, obviously Angelina's in a different, you know. Doku, Proper, Min Jae are really strong other options. Yeah, absolutely. Have you seen the Kickoff Super Rare leaderboard? I saw it on Twitter, yeah. Where are we? Kickoff Super Rare. Am I fucking blind? Yeah, it's quite funny. Is he guaranteed first then? First to third? Projected first? It's quite funny. He has one player still playing as well. Yeah, he gets, what, tier 3 Super Rare? It's not bad. Am I expanding on under 23 after the Doku buy? My next moves will depend on how these moves go, I think. You think Lucas Torreira leaving will be a big miss for Galatasaray? Yeah, potentially. I didn't even know that he was confirmed to leaving, but I saw it was rumoured. Could be a big miss. It'll be interesting to see how they do and who they bring in to replace him. I think that they're linked with a couple of good players. If I know it's only rumour mill, but if they did sign Paredes, that would be a great signing in my opinion. I really do like this guy. I think he's actually a solid player. Have they lost the PSG thingy, by the way? Academy this week was the easiest $5 you ever made. I only had 2 players playing, so I put them in, but one of them didn't play, so it's like, oh, fair enough. Sorry, I'm just reading something real quick. Two Maccabi Hive players with some insane ROI. Juventus lost their license as well. Yeah, Paredes was at Juve. He didn't really do much though. But when Paredes used to actually play, and when he played at like Paris, for example, he's actually a solid player. He's one of those players that I just feel like, I don't know why his career has been so shit or like gone down so much, but like, yeah, I don't know. Surprised that Torreira's leaving. Didn't get, yeah, he got an injury, didn't he? He got quite a bad injury as well. But yeah, he was an absolute beast, to be fair, for Galatasaray. Absolute monster. How you doing, Hoodwink? Just seen that in the Discord. Sorry, someone commented on lads. Is that the same guy? Is it 2 different guys? Let me have a look. It's the same guy. Thank God for that. Like, at least it's not 2 different guys. Someone got really upset with me because I was pessimistic on Lad's latest show. By the way, go watch that if you guys haven't watched it. Don't watch it now. Watch it when I'm done streaming. But go watch this at some point. It's pretty, you know, I thought it was a pretty good chat. So yeah, this guy got really upset. That sounds like the typical toxic FIFA crowd. I'm not sure what he's referring to there. Why has it got green like that? That's really cool. Is that new? Oh my god. Is this a new YouTube update where it goes like the colour around? That's sick. What the hell? It's really cool. You've watched it? Dub. Absolute dub. But yeah, so 392 apparently is limited. Sorry, I'm just going off track because I've got ADHD brain. 392 I'm excited for, but apparently he's only got limited scoring, which makes me want to change this up a little bit then. It's only limited scoring. I feel like it won't be limited scoring on the 20 game because they're at home. But I can see it. I mean, so that gets, I don't know. I'm scared. It's copium. I saw that Otave staying at Porto. Very interesting. Only Galatasaray is limited scoring. Interesting. Okay. Wait, are they on it yet? Are Galatasaray on 392 yet? Or will they get added to it? Or do I just play them and hope? Ugale bagged his first 20 hat-trick. 20 and Genk will be full. Oh, okay. Very interesting. So that... My only thing then with the potential for 392 is making me think Even though it's limited scoring, I might play Kerem over Ian Hawks. I don't know who they're playing though. But I feel like Kerem Artkoglu, even with limited scoring, could get like 2 decisives, which would get him 60, 70 points. Whereas Ian Hawks might not. My comment was a response about people being cynical about FIFA YouTubers talking about Sorare. Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, I thought when I read it, I was like, oh shit, is he being me? But I assumed it was time relevant anyway, so no worries. So the teams are missing. They're still need to draw. Makes sense. Al Ali have reached a total agreement with Man City to sign Riyad Mahrez on a 30 million plus €5 million deal. Riyad Mahrez is off to Riyadh. Is that Riyadh? Riyadh is the capital of Saudi, right? It's not. I'm so dumb. It's definitely not, is it? Riyadh, I feel like, is in Saudi, though. What's he going for? 54 quid. That's nuts, though. It makes me so happy seeing all these amazing Man City players go to Saudi Arabia. Like, get them out of the Premier League, please. Hapoel Be'er should be covered, for example, but we don't know the opponent yet, so it's not showing. It is? Oh, wait, is Riyadh actually the capital of Saudi? I am a fucking genius. My Zenit Telegram group, with all the rumours and leaks, City are interested in Malcolm now Mahrez is gone. Really? I don't feel like a City player, though. I don't know. Is Malcolm actually, like... Do we actually think Malcolm is, like, good enough? Like, actually? Do we think Malcolm is, like, good enough to play in, like, the Premier League, for example? Because it's easy to shine in the Russian league as a decent player, but is he actually, like, that level? Is he that good? Fairs. Just play Foden. I agree. I don't know why Foden doesn't get more. Patrick Drews is playing against Liverpool today. I need to actually turn notifications off of him. How do I stop following a player? Following. Here we go. Here we go. Let me unfollow Dayot Upamecano. I don't have him in Sorare anymore. Here we go. He'd be a bench warmer. Oh, easy. He's nowhere near City's level. Malcolm's good enough for the Prem, but City level, I don't think so. Probably good enough for Nottingham Forest. Man, like, these days were rough, man. These were rough days for Sorare, especially if you played Challenger Europe. I mean, that one wasn't that rough because it didn't have Douglas Santos. Like, that right there was I actually remember, I think this game week, Nep messaging me like, bro, like, I can't sit here and play this game when it's just this every week. It's so funny to me, though. I think Mahrez was like 30 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons, I think it said. Like Ornstein said. Claudinho is an absolute beast as well. Look at there's no card. Yeah, wow. Fucking hell. I love that. So satisfying. Do you guys remember Neymar at the start of last season? Do you guys remember when Neymar hit those 300s in a row at the start of last season? Like that. That was crazy. These 3 games were absolutely nuts. And I remember Nep. So when Europe finally came back, PSG went on this insane run. PSG went this absolutely insane run for the first 5 games where they just absolutely dominated. Now, luckily, in a couple of these games, they conceded, but Donnarumma still got 70 points in this game, which was nuts. And I remember Nep, like, messaging me on Discord, like, bro, I don't know if I want to play Sorare if it's just this every week. Like, is there any point in us playing Sorare if it's just, if this happens? Did I win anything with those hundreds? Yes. I believe I did. 294, 296, 298. Let me have a look at my rewards page. But I remember him messaging me like, bro, I just don't want to play this. Like, there's just no point. We're not going to win anything. 29. Hang on. Game week 327. Here we go. So 298, I won Gerson. 296, I won Dia. And Lopez. Is one in my house? No. So, like, okay, I got 8th, 127, 8th, 28th, and then 50th. So yeah, we won a couple of decent rewards. I mean, Gerson I sold for about 400 quid. Real Idea I sold for like 200 quid. And Anthony Lopez I sold for like 1.1k. So like we did alright. That's not the same Gerson I've got in my gallery though. I bought back Gerson when he moved. So my Gerson hasn't really won much for me. I mean, Gerson did get me second place in All-Star Rare Pro, so he actually probably has won a little bit for me. He's won me 0.3. He's won me 0.4 ETH back in one single competition. And what did I pay for him? I paid 0.2. So he's doubled his money back for the gallery, and he's still worth 0.2 now. I think everyone expected these kind of scores in every game, though, which I think he will still get games like this. Like America, Olympia, we'll still get games like this, I think. Mark Gay, he is looked at by Chelsea as a Wesley Fofana replacement for the season. That's very interesting. But yeah, those PSG and Zenit stacks were crazy at the start of the season, bro. I literally remember being on a train and Net messaging me on Discord like, I'm done. CBA, if it's going to be this every week. I was like, I mean, that's kind of how Sorare works. He was like, they've got to do something. I remember this game week, actually. I think this was the game week where somebody got 5 100 points. If that makes sense. There's only ever been one person that got 5 100 points on every single player. What game week was this? Like, the 8-0. Was it 304? Gotta go all the way back. He always has 2 or 3 instead of assists. I think he goes back to the scores. Oh, absolutely. And then we did all decipher mode correctly. Yes, you are right. They should have given a special prize for that. He only had like 8 cards in his gallery as well. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. That's still a crazy score though. That's nuts. I think it was at the same time when people were talking about banning stacks. I mean, if you had Kerzhakov, Douglas Santos, Wendell, Barros, Malcolm, you'd win any division. You would win it. Hit the Zenit stack. Oh, I've just clicked off it. I'm an idiot. Hang on. Game week center. I think it was 304. I really feel like it was 304. I think it was those 2 players got 100 points, and he added somebody else like like you say, a random GK. It might have been Challenger. Oh shit! I think my food's here. Back in 1 sec, boys. I'll be back. Makes me go somewhere this weekend. Fucking fly somewhere. I have food. I have food. I'm back. Alright, let's have a look. Challenger in game week 304. Challenger in game week 304. Challenger Limited. Challenger Europe Limited. Yeah, that is absolutely disgusting. Is that the highest non-super rare / unique points ever? That's crazy. The shit percentages on these cards as well for some of them. Like Tadic 0.2%. It was the Rostov keeper? Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Casper Denor is off to Millwall. Interesting. Well, I bought a couple of different things. So I've got... Oh, God, what the fuck? These did not look like that in the picture. I've got spicy tuna roll. I mean, it's from Yo Sushi. I'm not expecting high quality sushi. I got a chicken katsu bowl as well. Just in case I didn't like the sushi. Which is definitely possible. And these little like chicken bites. Imagine collection bonus as well. Crazy. My best ever came in 361. I still to this day think I'll still struggle. How do you not get fat? I am fat. I am literally fat. Remember these game week scores 470 points and getting a tier 3, which is now tier 5. Oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I still don't think I'll ever beat the score. I mean, I think I will. I hope I will. But, like, I don't see it in my future. You know? Maybe in super rare. Yeah. I remember Lunite when Galatasaray went 8-0. Yeah, maybe actually. Has Icardi ever got 100 points? Where is he? There he is. Big Marrow. Has he ever got 100 points before? He has had 100 points before. In a 6-0 win. Oh, Arkatoglu got 100 points in that game week as well. Give me this game week, man. You know what I mean? Give me this game week. Who is that third Turkish player here? Don't they have to start 3 Turks? Is Rashica Turkish? He's from Kosovo. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair play. If he counted. Makes sense. Yeah, that was nuts though. I feel like I could definitely have game weeks this year where I get close. What's like average score needed to win in All-Star Super Rare? Let's look at like a European week. So like, I broke the website. I broke Sorare data. I actually broke Sorare data. Fuck. Guys, is Sorare data working for you? I broke it. Players who left teams is affected by... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I actually can't go back. I can't go back game weeks now. Have I broke the whole site? What division should I go in with this budget of 6k? I don't know. That's tough, man. I wouldn't really know. What would I do with 6k? With 6k, I think I'd probably rainbow Cap T40. I think I'd probably go Cap T40 super rare, rare, and limited. Something like that. I think I'd do so. And the reason why I do something like that is because I feel like your ROI every week could be really well. But then again, like, it's not that fun. I don't know. That's really difficult. That's really difficult. I'm not sure. Let me try this spicy tuna roll. That does not look like a spicy tuna roll at all. There's no soy or wasabi either. This was a bad choice. Waste of £7, chat. I'm fuming. Actually smells alright. I'm gonna get a fork so I don't get too messy. Don't get too Lionel. It's just this weird stuff on top of it I don't get. Where'd you buy the food from? A place called Yo Sushi. What is that? What is that on top of it? What is that? I'm swatching. What the hell is that? Should I try it? I'm dying. Risky eating with that shirt on. I know, it's scary. It's scary. Alright, is there anything else you guys want to look at for the next, like, 20 minutes? I'm sorry I'm making you feel hungry. All-Star Rare won Trent, damn. I feel like All-Star Rare Pro got fucked in 389. That's crazy low. I feel like All-Star Rare Pro got fucked, man. Winning a 0.4 ETH card for, like, 3rd place feels a bit painful. Do I think Kuipers will smash? Yeah, I do. He's a really good player. I like him a lot. Maybe not as many DAs, but I think he'll get good AA. Nep got fucked, man. Considering 3rd place got Rodri, that was Nep, I know. Considering 3rd place got Rodri and All-Star Rare, I feel like in general, Gas 3's been kind of fucked lately. Is it better to buy a good defender and a goalkeeper or a good goalkeeper and a defender? That's a really interesting question. I usually sort by... So I like to get players that have good AA. It's no secret. I am an AA lover. Right? So for me, I would look for a good AA scoring defender first. Because a lot of the time, a good AA scoring defender typically is getting good AA because they're keeping clean sheets as well. Because you get that plus 10 AA. So it kind of goes hand in hand a lot of the time. So I go onto here, and I go usually AA L40. Because if you have a player that plays a lot of games, like if they're playing like 20% of games, it's not ideal, right? But if they're playing like 80, 90% of games, right? And they've got a really good AA score in their L40, it typically means every game they're scoring about that. Fermus Mendy's a great example, right? Dude's a really good scorer, gets like 20 to 30 AA every single game most of the time. With a DA, he's getting the 100 pointers as well. So it's like, yeah, that's why I target players with good AA, because I feel like it's better to get players that get good AA and get that safety net of, okay, this player's going to usually get this many points every week, you know? Just quoted you on Twitter. Let me have a look. This should be a... Hang on. Which Twitter did you quote me on? Is it my main account? EA tweeted something. Let's look what EA tweeted. Okay. We see what Sorare fans Marseille said. There should be a part of a reward level related to competition level. It would entice people to move across top competitions, not only scarcities. It is normal that Champions League games you win less ETH than second division played in All-Star on a crowded weekend. He's got a good point. What are my opinions on this? Let me get some more chicken whilst I have a look. You want me to be brutally honest, yeah? Dwight McNeil's got no place in this team. I like the Adan and Quartez build. I actually think Quartez is staying for another year as well, right? So a really solid option. I like the route. All right, I like Quartez. I think he's got a decent card. It's not amazing, but it's a decent card. I think recently got confirmed that he's staying as well. So like that goalkeeper and defensive duo, solid. That's good. Okay. Olsen, if he continues getting the same scores that he was getting back end of the season, that's good as well. Dwight McNeil, don't get me wrong, has spiked in a couple of games last year, and he did end the year pretty well as well. I'm going to be honest with you though, like this, in my opinion, I know he ended the season quite well, but you got to remember they had a new manager bounce, and like he's going to be playing, I think, in a more defensive role next year. I think that you've got £800 spare to buy as well. I think for me, like, I don't know. I might be totally wrong. One of the things I don't like about Dwight McNeil, though, is he gets a lot of tackles and doesn't get any points for them, which is really annoying, right? 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 1 tackle there is not a lot, I guess, but, like, I think he didn't get any there either. But, like, in a lot of different games, I highlighted some way he didn't get any tackles, but he gets a lot of tackles and doesn't get scored for them, which is annoying. I wonder how he'd score as a midfielder. Actually, a bit worse. Fair enough. Maybe I'm wrong. He's not bad. I just think, like, I think that team is really good. I would say you could get a better forward. How long am I going to be live for? Probably another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. I'm not sure. I've got to go work. Got to go to work. I like AA strikers. It's fair enough. I mean, you just get good AA. To be fair. He's not a bad card. I can see him letting you down every now and then. Everton's so bad, I don't see his scores continuing. That's the worry. What do you think of this build for Champion Europe Rare Pro? Rare Allison, Rare Trent, Super Rare Sabozlé, Super Rare Konate, and Rare Mbappe. 2 defenders I know, but I think Trent will technically play a midfield role. It's good. It's very good. That is a really good team. How big do I think Sorare could get? It depends, really. The biggest issue at the moment with Sorare is it can't go mainstream right now because it's so, like... The biggest thing, and I'll tell you from a content creator point of view, the amount of messages I get from people, right? Can you explain Sorare to me? The fact that Sorare needs to be explained by somebody, for most people, is a problem. And it's what will hold it back. Like the fiat wallet and things like that, people seem to think that's what holds Sorare back. It's not. Sorare is so ridiculously complex and confusing, and for some people intimidating, and like that's one of the biggest things that will hold Sorare back. Now, for us hardcores that love it, that love to get our teeth stuck into things, it's great. But if you want it to ever go mainstream, like, it needs to be more simple for, or more easily consumed for most people. Like, but that's why it's good, right? I'd hate it to be simple like FPL. Absolutely. It's great for us. It's great for because we love it. But like, there's a reason why tens of millions of people play FPL, but tens of million people do not play Sorare. Hard to find a balance. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. But that's why I mean it holds it back. And I don't like, if somebody loaded up Sorare for the first ever time, right? And they went to play, click on upcoming, right? They wouldn't have a fucking clue what to do. I think Sorare can help themselves by making really easily consumed content to help people get started. But like, yeah, it's tough. They also need to try and market it in a way where people know it's a difficult to like, it's a complex and like really in-depth thing, you know? Like, they can't try and market it to millions of casuals who just aren't gonna wait. Like, they like, this is the issue, right? Genuinely, your average person, your average person will be sat on their couch, right? Get a Sorare ad like this on their iPad, browsing away, right? Doing whatever, browsing away. Sorare ad, click on Sorare. Everything pops up. They have absolutely no idea what it does. Your average person, swipe away. I'm now on fucking like Candy Crush or some shit like that. Like, your average iPad using sofa person, and they are the casuals that you need to like, that would fill up millions of spots. Now, there is room, in my opinion, there is a market of millions of people that would love the in-depth complexity of Sorare, but it's about marketing to those people, and you've got to market it in the right way, because like, you need those intelligent people to like, or like, not even intelligent as in like those people aren't intelligent, but like, you need those people that are prepared to invest time into it. Your average iPad using sofa football watcher is not interested in investing hundreds of hours of their time into going onto Sorare data, going onto Sorare, finding the best players, and also they don't want to spend their money on something straight away, you know? That's the thing. It may be a world in which they really simplify amateur and semi-pro to get people in the base level and then move that way. But the other issue as well is like, you can't do everything from the mobile app. That's another big issue. Like, if you could buy and sell players and stuff on the mobile app, that would help, but I don't think Sorare can do that. So you have to go into Chrome and go into Sorare through Chrome and then log in and then do your verification thing and get your Google Authenticator device, and you know what I mean? They're in a really difficult spot. And Sorare have got to make some choices to figure things out, I think. Like, but they're in a difficult spot on how to like market this game the right way. You know? By then the auction's gone, exactly, yeah. Oh, brilliant. That could work. I don't think Quarters is really bad. Quarters is like an okay pickup, you know. Him and Adan together are like, they work, you know. I think it's better to have Quarters with Adan than to get rid of him completely. Alright, Lala, no worries about it. The only thing that I liked about the old Common Division was that you got a feeling that you were winning something every week. I would actually get excited to open a Tier 0 Common. You know? Gamizo, sorry. If you feel like that way, you do that way. You do it the way you want to do it. I'm just giving you my opinion. Also playing European midweeks of the old Common League. Yeah, mate, bro, like in a general, like that, giving people a feeling of like what it's like to win, even if it's just common, would get like that, got people hooked. And then they would like, and that would encourage people to go in and buy limited and go and buy rare and stuff like that. Like that got people like hooked. And I think them getting rid of that was actually a bit of a mistake. I do agree though, like those commons used to be an absolute hindrance in the gallery, but like that was a great way for people to learn how the game properly worked. Having just a big set of commons to choose from, picking matchups and stuff like that. I think it, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think the way they went from common to amateur, I think that was a bit of a mistake, really. People aren't ready for the city transfer window. Who do you reckon they get? I feel like they should give like more points for the draft based on where you placed last week. I don't know. Because the only other issue with common was that it gave a massive advantage for people that have been playing for a while as well. So that sucks as well. There we go. I'm done. So it was like, I feel like a lot of these scenarios we talk about with Sorare, they end up in a lose-lose situation most of the time. And then it's like, then we're like, oh shit, what would they do? They could do this, but then that would happen. Then they could do that and that would happen. And then it's like, oh shit. You know, that's what ends up happening a lot, I think. And it's up to Sorare then to just decide what to do, I guess. And luckily they have like analytics and things like that. They have way special data. So like, you know, that helps them, I guess. But it's weird. I don't know. Maybe you could have a common collection where you can win a non-tradable collectible card. So you could play the collected. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. I think we're due very soon a product roadmap update very soon, I think. And I think that'll answer a lot of the questions we've got at the moment in regards to sort of what's going to happen and what we can expect and whatnot. I think we will get an insight into what's going to happen. I posted an idea earlier today where they would move Ethereum to other regions. I think that it's a good idea to do that. I know that Dom was talking about that as well. I think it's smart because then it will encourage people to play more lineups and stuff. So yeah, anyway, on that note, I think we'll call it there. It's not been the longest of streams, only an hour 37 today, but I went to play football beforehand, so that's why I'm absolutely knackered as well. I'm hopefully gonna get a really nice early night, and then I can get up, hit the gym, and go live early tomorrow, and we can have a long stream all day because I'm not streaming FIFA tomorrow, and then we will have some fun. I might test out some evening streams as well and see how they do, see if people enjoy the evening streams. So yeah, thank you all for chilling and watching. I do appreciate it. I will be live again tomorrow, maybe this evening. We could do one, but definitely tomorrow. What time do you reckon you stream tomorrow? I reckon we'll definitely be live at some point between midday and 4 p.m. We'll be live at least during that time, but I'm hoping to go live at like 10 a.m. But we'll see. It's easier said than done. I might not wake up until like 11 or 12, so we'll see. But take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for some more Sorare fun. Much love.